Assalamu alaikum, this is Muhammad Khair, math teacher at KKI Schools, and our mission to revise lesson 12.1, arcs and sectors. Here, in this lesson, we will find the arc length, okay? And I need to find the arc length, as you know, the radius and the angle, yes? And we can find the arc length by two ways, okay? And it is depend on the given information or the given any question, okay? For example, if you remember, if the angle come in degree, you see, sorry, in degree, the law will be the angle over 360 multiply by 2 pi r, which is the circumference of the angle. But if the angle come in radian, I mean in pi, you just multiply it by the radius directly by using your respected calculator. Are you good with that? Okay, let us start. Now, the first idea here, we have to distinguish between measure of arc and the arc length, okay? See, like this example, here, he asks you about the measure of arc. For example, the measure of arc QR here. We solved this example in the class, but we can do it again here. Here there are some signs you have to understand it actually, like this one. This and this means this arc and this arc, UR and RS are equal. Okay, and another sign we have here, which is this and this angle are equal. That means this arc and this arc are equal also. Okay, now, and we know that the measure of arc equal the opposite angle. For example, BPU, this one, okay, equal how much? The opposite angle, which is 130. So this is 130. Are we good? Good. Now, and also we know that RS opposite with the 40, that means this is 40. And because this is 40, this is also 40. So we have 90, 40, 40, 130 plus x, which is 2x, must equal 360. So we add all these angles. If you help me and add them, please. 80 and 90, 170, 200, 300. So 2x equal 60, x equal 30. Okay, is that clear? I hope so. Okay, so in this part of lesson, you have to know if you have an angle, an circle with this center, and you have PR, for example, arc, okay, and this angle, for example, it is 60, and he asks you what is the measure measure of arc PR. See, this is the question. The answer must be 60. Easy, yes? Okay. Now let us move to the next part of this lesson. Okay, how to find the arc length. We say that we have to n over 360, multiply the circumference of the angle of circle. Okay, this if the angle or if the given angle, okay, or the central angle in degree, but here this degree has pi, as you see, so this law cannot help. Okay, or we can use one more step, but it is not included in your session. So we have the arc length will be the arc length for this circle will be theta, which is this one, multiplied by the r, which is 9. So the answer will be 3 pi over 4 multiply 9. Do it by your calculator and you will get the answer. Are you happy with that? Huh? Me too. Now, here, the given angle in what? Yes, radian. So I will use theta multiply r. Okay, directly. Just multiply this by the 2 and you get the answer. Your life is very, very beautiful. Very easy life. So enjoy with this exam. Okay, now here, see, he asked me area, and here, let me see, arc length. Now, I'm looking for area also. Area, I need arc length if the angle is in, okay, I will give one example from my side. Take this one. If we have a circle like this, okay, and the arc like this, and he asked me about the arc length. Yes, this is better. Okay, A, B, the radius is 3 and the angle is 60. Now he asks, for example, the question, find the arc length. Okay, directly above the 60 over the 360 and multiply it by the circumference, which is 2 pi multiply r, which is 3, and we got the answer. Put it in your calculator, then enter, and you get the answer. So again, if the arc length, if he asks you about the arc length and the given in pi, that means theta r. If the given in degree, for example, 30 degree, for example, 30 degree like this, the degree come in this form, so you use 30 over 30, 60 multiply 2 pi r, the r is the radius. Are you happy with that? Okay, now the second part here, you ask me to find the area. Area means I have to use pi r square. So directly, the law for the area of shaded sector, it is 338 over 360. And what is the area of any circle in the world? Yes, pi r square. What is the r? The r is 10. It is 10 square. Okay? And in your calculator, please put the multiply here. Okay, to avoid any confusion from some calculator. Okay, in this way you find what the area of this sector. What else? Find the area of the shaded sector. This is a tricky question actually. Okay, here you have to do one more step. You have to find the central angle, which is the complement to 360. Okay, so 360 minus 73 over 360 multiplied by r square multiply 32 square. Okay, why I do this? This is what 730. No, it is 73. Okay, okay. Do this. Why I do this? Sorry, because he asked me about this sector. Okay, if he asks me about this sector, I will put 73 directly. Okay. Now, how we can find the segment? How we can find the segment? There are a law, actually, to find it. In the first place, you find the area of the sector. So area of sector, this is the first step. I will find it, and it is by theta r. Why? Because the given in pi. But also, as you see here, it is a quarter of angle. Yes. So I find the area of the angle. I divide it by 4. Okay. But I will follow the rule. Okay. The law. So it will be 3 pi over 2 multiply 6. So it is equal 3 by 3, so it is 9 pi. So A of sector 9 pi. Now I find the area of triangle, this triangle. This is the second step, area of triangle equal, I learn you the law, it is half multiply the radius square, okay, multiply sine the central angle, which is 90. Sine 90, it is 1. So the answer is 18. Okay. Now the area of the segment. Equal the whole sector, which is 9 pi minus 18. Okay, do it in your calculator and you are good. Okay, are we good? Again, the area of sector, I can find it by r, I can find it in another way because it is a quarter of circle. The full circuit, it is pi r square, yes? Okay, so it is 36 pi. This is the full circle. Because it is a quarter circle, so I will divide it by 4. Divide by 4, give me 9 pi, the same answer as you see. Are we good? Are we good, my dear student? This is all about 9.1. Okay, hope you are get the point and distinguish between the measure of arc and the arc length. Okay, and distinguish also this sign. Where is it? And this sign is here. What this mean? This sign and this sign means they are equal. This is 40. This is 40 because they are equal, and this angle and this angle are equal. If this x, so this is x, so this arc is x, so this arc is x. This is helpful for you. Thank you for watching and see you in the next lesson. Goodbye.